Bye-bye. Got it. And we are good to start. Alrighty, good evening. We're going to call this public meeting to order. Today is Wednesday, December 16th, 2020, the regular session of the Board of the School Trustees of the School City of East Chicago. The time is now 6:02 p.m. The place is the School City of East Chicago Administration Building, 1401 East 144th Street, East Chicago, Indiana, 46312. And we are also via live stream, and you can see the link at www.scec.k12.in.us. This is a meeting of the school board in public for the purpose of conducting the school corporation's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. Can we please have roll call? Rhonda.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Present.
Trustee Jones,
Present.
Trustee Williams,
Present.
Trustee Smith,
I see her picture. I think maybe her
audio.
video or her sound's not working, but I know she's here.
Okay.
We'll
Chairman
make sure
Hernandez, Orange.
present. Next, we'll move to the Pledge of Allegiance. Can you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, we will go to the first item of business, and it is the approval of distribution of payroll. What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I make a motion for approval of distribution of payroll.
I'll second that
First-
motion.
Trustee Smith makes the motion for approval. Trustee Rodriguez makes the motion for a second. And just Rhonda, to just note that Trustee Smith is now on
I'm sorry. I had
here. No, you're fine. We just wanted to make sure you're able to hear you. Any questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
Trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
yes.
Chairman Hernandez, Orange.
Yes. Item number 2, approval of claim docket. What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I make a motion for approval of claim dockets.
Trustee Smith makes a motion for approval.
I'll second that motion.
Trustee Rodriguez seconds the motion. Are there any questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
Trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Hernandez, Orange.
Yes. Item number 3, approval of personnel report. What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I make a motion to approve.
Trustee Rodriguez makes a motion for approval.
Second.
Trustee Smith seconds the motion. Any questions? Just Ms. Wright, the mentor mentee program is that new program where the teachers teach other new teachers, correct? You're on mute, Ms. Wright.
I think her mute is off.
Is that the one for Mary Lee? The memo?
No, this is a personnel report, and it's some new stipends, and it is mentor mentee. It's page 3, and I'm assuming it's the one where I know you said you're gonna have former teachers with new teachers. I just wanted to make sure this is what the stipend is.
I do know we have that program. So I'm sure if it's mentor mentee, yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
trustee Jones,
Yes.
trustee Williams,
Yes.
trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Hernandez Orange.
Yes. Item number 4, approval of return to learn plan, Superintendent Wright.
Yes, as you all know, we have been watching the positivity rates closely. Currently, right now, the positivity rate is approximately 16%. And initially, we had stated that our return to school date was January 6th. However, I am recommending to the board that we extend the virtual learning date until January 19th. This will allow our families time to quarantine if needed and to press the reset button. So the expectations is that we will return to school on January 19th in our hybrid mode. So I'm recommending to the board that we extend our virtual learning for students. However, teachers will return to work January 4th. And teachers will also have the opportunity to either work from home if they choose or come into the buildings.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I make a motion for approval of return to learn.
Trustee Smith makes a motion for approval.
I'll second that motion.
Trustee Rodriguez seconds the motion. Any questions? I know, Ms. Wright, I had sent you something that was from the county in regards to if it's the high school percentage being above a certain rate, then they shouldn't, their rate is different from elementary schools. Did you look into that or?
Yes, yes, yes.
So then that
But-
will also go into consideration if and when we go back?
Absolutely, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Any other questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
trustee Jones,
Yes.
trustee Williams,
Yes.
trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Hernandez Orange.
Yes. Item number 5, approval of Joseph L. Block Middle School Makerspace. Superintendent Wright.
Yes, so a couple of board meetings ago, we approved the makerspace for Central. So we're going to have a makerspace at Joseph L. Block that will mirror Central. One of the things that we would like to do in the district is make sure that our kids have consistency. So this makerspace will be located at Block. A portion of the makerspace is being paid out of title, and the other portion is being paid from BP. Correction, it's being paid out of our SIG grant, and the other portion is being paid by BP Amico.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I make a motion for approval.
Trustee Jones makes a motion for approval.
Second.
Trustee Smith seconds the motion. Are there any questions? Ms. Wright, I know you said for Central that basically after hours, someone will be there for the community could go in there. I just want to make sure that I am reading this or listening to what you're saying correctly. So it'll be open basically for anyone to come in at any time after school hours, or it's just going to be when the teacher's there, when we have our security there? Because I don't want it to be that, random community members are like, oh, let me have this space for whatever. It's not something you could rent out. It's for their school when our teachers are there, or our employees are there, correct?
No, they can't come in anytime they want to. It's going to be very structured. It's going to be a structured program. Yes.
Okay.
The
Okay.
security has to be there. Administrator has to be there. So very structured.
Again,
But we just want to get the program ready for the kids first, and then as we progress, then we'll invite the community into the makerspace room.
and I say it again, this is a great opportunity for our kids to have this. NSBA, I remember they always talk about this, so I'm glad we're able to bring it to East Chicago as in many school levels of our schools.
Mhm.
Any questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Hernandez Orange.
Yes. Item number 6, approval of Title I Basic Grant. Superintendent Wright.
Yes, Title I is our largest grant, and I'm asking for approval of our Title I grant. Although we do make amendments to that grant at certain times, but this is the latest grant that we are being awarded.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I'll make a motion to approve.
Trustee Rodriguez makes a motion for
Title I.
approval.
I'll second that motion.
Trustee Jones seconds the motion. Any questions?
I do have one question with regards to the amount. Was it increased or decreased from previous funding awards on the Title I?
It was increased slightly because we had carryover from the last year.
Any other questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
Trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Hernandez Orange.
Yes. Item number 7, approval of Title I SIG grant. Superintendent Wright.
Yes, the SIG means School Improvement Grant. And this is the School Improvement Grant from Joseph L. Block. It was a competitive grant that they awarded to Joseph L. Block. So I'm asking for approval of the grant.
I'd like to have a motion for approval.
Madam President, I make a motion for approval.
Trustee Smith makes a motion.
I'll second that motion.
Trustee Rodriguez seconds the motion. Any questions? Rhonda, roll call, please.
Trustee Rodriguez,
Yes.
Trustee Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
Trustee Smith,
Yes.
Chairman Hernandez Orange.
Yes. Approval of CIESC partnership agreement. Superintendent Wright.
Yes, as you all know, in August, we were awarded the GEAR grant, which was component 1. Then we were awarded GEAR grant component 2. In that component 2 grant, they offered us 2 or 3 different things. And one of those options were we have the ability to 40 enrollment courses for our high school students to take courses in subjects that we cannot offer. So we have 40 different enrollments that we can offer to our kids over the next 3 semesters. So I'm asking for approval. Our kids do not have to pay anything. Our district doesn't have to pay anything. These funds are being paid out of this grant.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I'll make a motion to approve the partnership agreement.
Trustee Rodriguez makes a motion for approval.
Second.
Trustee Smith seconds the motion. Any questions?
I do have one question.
Trustee Rodriguez?
Would this also include transportation?
These are all online courses, Mr. Rodriguez.
Ms. Wright, I do have, I know the agreement is different from what we usually do. I know Jewel usually writes up the agreement, and I am assuming he read it, approves it.
I
Correct?
did, yes.
And I know this is the Indiana Online Academy, correct?
Yes.
So I know at Morton, we used to have it where someone was always in charge of when I worked at Morton, of the progress of the student. So we had to, like, there was someone literally hired to do that, to check the progress, to come in for the finals, et cetera. That's also are we having a position for that, for someone like that? And is that also being paid out of the grant?
Everything is being paid out of the grant. We don't have to pay anything out of the grant. So what happens is the online university, they have a teacher, we have a teacher, and they collaborate with each other. And they would be the ones that will monitor the grades and the attendance for the kids. So
Okay.
the online instructor and our teacher are in conversation constantly with each other.
Because I just didn't want it to be that, like, let's say it's a science teacher and now they have to be over this also. So, and then does that become overwhelming for them, or is that actually considered their course for, if I have courses 1 through 6. So this is now that 6th hour. Is that how it's going to look?
It's their course, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then my other comment was, and you actually corrected my question. So I know Indiana Online, you have to pay that extra $50 in the summertime. So I don't think children understand how blessed they are that they're not going to pay that amount, because I've been in a situation where I've seen kids have to, or students have to pay for those extra classes. So that's a blessing.
Yes, and you know, we are partnering with so many different universities, and they're just giving us scholarships and grants for our students, and our students do not have to pay anything. So yes, they're blessed. Yes.
And I know at one point we've talked about when the crossing is no longer with us. I know this program does courses where you're able to do just regular curriculum. And I know at one point we discussed having like an alternative school type. Did we at one point, have we looked into this to expand it to do this or no?
Yes. Can we? Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Any other questions? Round of roll call, please. I think she's not on.
I think we may have lost her. I don't see her.
So our secretary will need to call roll call. You got it, boss.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Rodriguez. Oh, I'm sorry, Trustee Rodriguez.
Yes. Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Smith
Yes.
and Chairman Orange.
Yes. Next, we have the approval of donations of Central High School.
Yes, I'm asking for the board to approve a donation from Tech Credit Union for $200 to be donated to East Chicago Central's Winter Wonderland that will take place on Friday, December 18th.
What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam President, I make a motion for approval.
Trustee Jones makes a motion for approval.
Second.
Trustee Smith seconds the motion. Any questions? Round of roll call. Trustee Williams, roll call, please.
Yes. Trustee Rodriguez.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Smith
Yes.
and Chairman Hernandez Orange.
Yes. Next, we will move to superintendent remarks.
Yes, yesterday, the entire district and all the building administrators attended our Orange Frog workshop, PD. We left away, we were so excited. We're so excited to spread the positivity to our teachers and to our janitors and to our maintenance, to our clerks, to everyone in the district. It was a wonderful experience. It was a team bonding experience for the team. And I'm just so excited and so happy for all the work that our team put into this Orange Frog PD. So I would like to say thank you to Ms. Goods for setting this up for us. And I look forward to all the positive things that we can do in the district by us just thinking orange. So when you hear us talk about being orange, that means that we're happy. And so once again, it was just a great opportunity for the staff to build some morale and some camaraderie.
Ms. Wright, you participated in the event. Did they give you guys those orange frogs?
No, but I have an orange ink pen.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're on the way.
Pardon me?
The orange frogs are in the mail.
Yes.
It was exciting. You know what? It was just it was very exciting. I was happy. I'm still happy. Also, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to the entire Cardinal family. Please, once again, we want to get our kids back in school, but it takes a community effort. Please wear your mask, practice social distancing, and wash your hands. Let's be safe. Let's be healthy coming into the new year.
Next, we have trustee remarks. Are there any trustee remarks? I do have a couple. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to our seniors / honor society members, as well as Mr. Lane and Ms. Castaneda, who participated in the Mayor Anthony Copeland Christmas drive-through that happened on December 11th, so last Friday, in the rain. Our seniors did such an amazing job. They literally ran all through our gym, helping with our staff. And the reason why they were invited to come, a couple seniors reached out and asked if they could do Angel Tree. And I explained to them that we had an event that was happening in the city, and if they wanted to participate, they are more than willing. It was about 12 total seniors / honor society members that came and volunteered their time. And I just have to say thank you to them and to the sponsors who stood, because I told them they had to have the sponsors there in order for them to participate. Everyone wore a mask. They were safe. And again, I just love the fact of seeing our students and our community coming together to do something positive. And whenever I'm able to extend that hand to our seniors to be part of our community and our events, I'm 100% happy, because the more you do in your community, the more you love your community, the more you come back. I think our school board members are definitely an example of wanting to give back, and we probably did something in our community when we were younger. The next thing I want to say, to piggyback off of that, is I just want to say thank you and God bless. And I'm going to get emotional because people don't know Jawan Jones and all that he's put into East Chicago and the East Chicago School District. Jawan's someone who likes to stay quiet and who does things when people are not looking. And that's why he's a good guy. He's been a mentor to many kids. He's been a basketball coach. He'll give you the last dollar when you ask for the dollar if kids come to him. He's our liaison to to both of our famous players. And if he knows that we need something, he will definitely go out and get it for them. A lot of people criticize him because he's not a talker, but he is a very quiet individual, and he always works hard. Since he was a young guy, before he was even in high school, he was on our basketball court doing something. And he was always known to us as the governor. And he's always the biggest East Chicago heart. When they say I love my city, like Jawan's face literally needs to go in that heart, because he does love the city and the kids of East Chicago. And you know that I appreciate you being here and doing all this with us. And I wish you would continue to be with us, but you know, you're not going nowhere, because we'll find something else for you to do. Don't worry. Finally, I just want to say again, like Miss Wright said, Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Students, you got to finish strong. I am hearing that there is a lot of kids who have not turned in everything and who are just struggling. I'll tell you like this, I'm struggling myself as a parent to make sure my child hits everything, every Zoom meeting, everything. I get it. I'm a parent. I feel it. I work. My husband works. So we're all trying. Teachers, thank you for being flexible with the kids. It's very important at this point in time. We want to make them just finish strong and keep staying positive with them so they can do that. I also want to say to stay safe during the holidays. We are a family of gatherers. We love being with our family. But just remember that we want to stay smaller this year so we could come back and see each other for our next holiday like we usually do. We want to be able to enjoy everyone in the spring and in the summer. So just remember to stay safe, everyone. And now that's it for me. I know we have the swearing in ceremony. Ms. Wright, I don't know the date, if correct me if I'm wrong, January. Oh wait, one more thing. Kudos to the seniors at Mr. Lane and all his group that are planning the Winter Wonderland Fest on Friday. Again, senior class, student government, National Honor Society. I think the Spanish Club also somehow is involved at somehow. These children came up with finding a way to give back to our community. So they sought out donations. They're bringing a drive-through to Central High School at the back. And they are going to give out treats, gifts to individuals at the high school who have been participating in Zoom. Again, I was in the Zoom meeting when I heard these children say they want to do it. Literally all came and stemmed from our children. When I'm telling you we have the best, we absolutely do. So kudos to them to getting this together and all those who are helping them. And if anyone's standing in their way, shame on you guys, because kids are doing this for the community. So congratulations and best of luck to this great event. That's it. Ms. Wright, the date for this one.
I would just like to say thank you again to you. Thank you again to all you board members. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for your service.
No problem.
Thank you.
Good job, Jawan.
Ms.
Thank
Wright,
you, Juwan. Thank you. We'll be seeing you around.
Oh, for sure.
Jawan, I'm hoping to hear from you.
Oh, you will. I'm nowhere.
You know,
I'm here every day.
okay. And then you can teach me a little bit more about sports.
Oh, man.
Ms. Wright, the date and time for the swearing in.
To be determined.
And then our next meeting will be on January
4th.
So if our meeting, okay, we'll discuss it later afterwards.
Yes.
Do we have, oh, we don't have that today. Is there anyone there for public comment? Is there any public comment? Okay, can I have a motion for adjournment?
Madam President, make a motion to adjourn.
Trustee Rodriguez makes a motion for adjournment.
Second. Oh, go ahead. Let
Go ahead,
Jawan.
Juani, take it. Juwan, take it.
Second that motion.
Trustee Jones seconds the motion. Have a good evening, everyone.
Merry Christmas.